Alright, so let me start. Isaiah 3:16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes and making as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. So because our women, go out always thinking about how to be a whore and how to, be unholy, to the men of their nation, the Lord is he's gonna smite with a scab the crown of their head, okay. So they're not gonna be able to grow hair like that. Their hair is gonna, be trouble. They can't grow hair like that anymore. And this is another thing that you can't make up. This is something that it's embarrassing, but our women really don't got hair like that. So we have nothing to lie about that. It's just more proof that our women are not, they don't have hair like that. Let me use this one girl. Because our women can't grow hair. No, it's not her. Oh, here she go. See this? That's a curse. That's why they get weaves. That's why they get fake hair. What women don't ever get weave? The so-called black woman, man. And the curses I'm about to name on the second and in a later verse, the curses kind of hit, the northern kingdom a little bit more. They hit the northern kingdom a little bit. Well, they hit all our women, but the northern kingdom, she somewhat still do, but have her hair. But all the curses, man, all the curses hitting everyone, But that's why our women get weed, okay? I just want to pull that picture because that's a curse, man. And this is not like a miracle when you see her. This is something, pretty sure we know all of every well-known so-called black woman that looks like this. Okay. Verse 24, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of a well-set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. Okay. Yeah, kind. Okay. So, instead of sweet smell, our women, they don't, or they don't understand. They think they be, being clipped. The sins they commit is really, that's why it says that his laws are not grievous. Really, the sins they commit, it be making them worse. When they eat pork and they eat, that crab and lobster, that really messes up their whole. And it makes you unholy, man. It makes you nasty. On top of it being a sin, it's very unclean, and you could easily stink about, because that, and then they start gaining weight, and then they just whatever might make you stink. It's just the curses, okay? Our women smell, okay? They don't got good hygiene, they don't got good hygiene. Their diets are terrible. They don't have that much understanding on what they should do. They think soap and then boom, they smell. No, you don't. You have terrible hygiene, But this is a curse to us, Because a lot of men don't really go out that damn crab and shit, and pork and shit, and being overly excessively overweight, which is a part of the curse too of being instead of a girdle or rent. I mean, instead of yeah. Okay, instead of a well set hair baldness, and again, and burning instead of beauty. And our women, they're not just too good to look upon. So, like, they're not, you know. That's why. And with all these things, on top of the black woman being so through, one of the other reasons why, you really don't even want to deal with them, man. They just don't even be that good looking. And then they be demons, you know. Okay, so got the curses out of the way, because that's how we gonna be able to know, okay? Deuteronomy 28:45, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder upon thy seed forever. So this is how we're going to know who we are. These curses are on us badly. And this is how we can track down who the true Israelites are in spirit and in truth, not without lying, because anyone can put them on you. But spiritually, who are these things happening to? The scriptures say that the Lord was going to turn his back on us till we acknowledge our offenses. A lot of Jakes don't even know they're Israel, okay? A lot of people aren't even, the thing is, the only people that really know are the people that are into the Bible, considering that we are still in Babylon the Great, okay? The place where the sins reached into heaven, okay? Where the Bible is not even, you walk up to the average person, black or white, whatever they are, they're going to look at you like they're going to look at you like you're crazy, man. These people are not godly at all. I say all that to say, we can look at it as being spiritual men, or knowing the Bible and being able to pick up the Bible and say, okay, these are the curses that are going to be on God's chosen people. Who are these curses really on? Okay, of course, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is a sign and a wonder for us. Okay, so I wanted to get another thing. What do they look like? Again, this is who Jacob is, man. Okay, so Jacob was going to be sent into captivity, okay? Who is Jacob? Going back into who is Jacob? Jacob, he was sent into captivity because he couldn't keep the laws, and, which is the Israel, okay? They couldn't keep the Lord's commandments perfect, okay? Because that's who that's who the covenant was given to. This is said right here in Deuteronomy 29, verse 1. These are the words of the Lord, which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel, the Israelites, in the land of Moab, beside the covenant which he made with them in Horeb. Okay? So the Lord is dealing with the Israelites, okay? So he sent them into captivity. Amos 3:1. Hear this word: the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Us being Egypt, the Lord who brought us out of captivity, out of Egypt, okay? The Lord who brought us out of captivity, Egypt, O children of Israel, okay? He only known us. He only made a covenant with us, okay? So he brought us out of captivity. Who is Jacob? The Israelites, okay? The Israelites got put into captivity. That's how we gonna know who the Israelites are. So again, who is Jacob? Now, I'm gonna say, okay, with all that being said, Songs of Solomon 1:5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. I am black, okay? Verse 6, it said, I am black but comely, okay? It means very dark, okay? upon me because I am black. Because the sun looked upon me, my mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but mine own vineyard have I not kept. Okay, it says because I am black. Okay, and the sun looked upon him. Okay, because it's like it's known that the sun can make you tanned. It can make you darker when you get in the sun. Okay, he said the sun looked upon me. This is Solomon. This is King David's son. Okay, and who's the Lord made king. Okay, who the man who was gonna the tabernacles of David, which is gonna be rebuilt. Okay, the Lord is gonna set him up as a shepherd for his people in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. He was black, okay? Solomon, his son, was black, okay? Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, this is the head tribe of the Israelites, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is going up, okay? And what is more, what is the ground? Not grass, because no one's on the earth is green, but if you go into the ground and you start digging a hole, guess the first thing you're gonna find is brown. So it's black, meaning very dark. Okay. Okay. Kadar means be blackish, be made dark. Okay, it means dark. Kadar means to be dark. Okay, you mean you're not physically black, like black Air Force One. No, it means dark. Okay. So her skin was dark. Dark brown. Okay, because when you go into the ground, it's brown. It means dark brown. Okay, that's what Judah is. They're black. They're dark brown. Okay. Our Lord. This is the Lord's son. Okay, and it actually says it in this verse, Revelations 2:18. And unto the angel of the church in Thyatira write, these things saith the Son of God. Okay, this is the Son of God, who have his eyes like unto a flame of fire, and his feet are like fine brass. Okay. Now, there was another precept where it says fine brass burnt in a furnace, I believe. Revelations 1:15, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burnt in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. Okay. Burned in a furnace. This is brass. Imagine if you burn it in a furnace. Again, very dark. It didn't say physically black, but it was, very dark. Okay. So the Israelites are indeed dark skinned. Okay, they're black. That's proven. Okay. Okay. So let me get because I know the first thing someone will say, okay, well, how do you know they're not there's many people that are very dark. Okay, it's not just the so-called Negroes, it's the Africans too. Okay, I'm gonna get Exodus 11:7. But against any of the children of Israel Shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel? Okay. So a dog, okay, a worthless ass Hamite, okay, a nothing, a nobody, someone that, eats, poop, worship cows, okay, someone that put, big ass rings in their fingers and bathe themselves in dirt, okay, that's unholy, okay. The Lord made us to be a holy, peculiar people. Okay, holy meaning separate. We're not on that weirdo shit like that, man. Okay. The Lord put a difference between us. Just because we're both dark, that doesn't. The Lord put a difference between us. Okay. We don't look the same. We're calmly. They're they're not. They're not to say. We don't look the same. Okay. We don't look the same. We don't act the same. We don't talk the same. We don't dress the same. We don't think the same. We worship the God of the heaven and the earth. Okay? They worship cows. They go out their way to do that. Even even Big Mama, she still reads the book. The Lord said, read it, this is the book of the Lord. My mouth have commanded it. Okay? They threw because they call upon JC, but it's still the Bible. Them mugs don't even believe in the Bible. They believe in animals, in dirt, and shit. So they're not peculiar, So there's a difference between us.